What is up, people? Second episode of the Super Benny Game Show, and yeah, so this is well, if you've seen the title, yeah, we absolutely trolled the retro gaming market. Why did I do this? Same sort of thing. Why we have started this channel. I've seen a lot of like other fellow video game collectors, as I would say them. I would class myself more as a video game player. I love to actually play my games and enjoy the games since from, you know, I was born in '86, so I've been playing like Atari, Commodore, Mega Drive, SNES, all the way up. Now I'm playing sort of more modern games, but still have the love for the old sort of games. But in recent sort of times, have come across a lot of videos on the internet that are people are just posting videos of what they're collecting rather than they're actually playing and kind of making a business out of it. Um, I do know a lot of people. I respect the hustle who are just simply buying video games to resell and push on the market. I think the biggest sort of thing I have seen in all my time sort of collecting and from various sort of different things, and especially in sort of video games. I've always sort of played video games. I've been around them ever since I was young, and the PlayStation 2 market is kind of gone taken sort of retro and ran away, and it's mostly kind of due down to sort of CEX, and a lot of people are kind of value. Sorry about the lighting. We'll get to that. A lot of people are valuing a lot of the games to way excessive prices where they're not accessible to regular people anymore. Um, so it's kind of a shame seeing a lot of these games getting so priced, like crazy prices, where you, me, everyone cannot even play cool games anymore. And when you get in some of these games, people want full sets. So they want the full 600, the full 700, the full Dreamcast, the full PlayStation, the full SNES. But, mate, are you playing Barbie? Are you playing Chipmunk Go-Kart Racing? If I go around to your house and see, like, FIFA 6, you're not impressing me. It's not something that I would be like, wow. This, I will show you my game collection over here. Nice little tour of it. I just have to just tidy up a few little things in here. Just I want to get a few new photos and some new frames over there. But it had to sort of be repackaged and out of my young daughter's kind of way of out of the harm of having those sort of like antiques in the way. So now it's in a nice sort of display cabinet. So yeah, that's over there. But yeah, a lot of these games now are getting so crazy, so out of touch. Like, on PlayStation 1, like CEX, someone was asking, hey, do you have like a Brad's Doll game? And I'm like, bro, are you going to pay £1,000 for a Brad's Doll game? You're never going to play, it's going to collect dust. It does get into that point of addiction, almost like sort of gambling or getting that buzz, and people do talk about a lot of thrill of the chase and that kind of stuff, and I do understand. I have been there, and I've had my collections and sold my collections. Now I'm very much sort of happy with sort of PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, having that all on modern day consoles where I can play it on a nice experience without having to switch and whatever. And I will show you as well after my display and all that kind of stuff. Behind me here, I have like the setup of PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2. I got the PS5, the PS4, chipped Xbox so I can play the older games. And I've got like the projector so I can put it over here and play all those retro games. So I'm good for kind of stuff, and having it sort of minimalized into a smaller kind of place where I can actually enjoy the games and really get to them. A lot of the stuff will just come to clutter, and upsettingly, I will see a lot of YouTubers come to the point when they've reached collecting everything, they just have to sell it, and it's gut wrenching, and it take a lot of time. I think video game collecting and physical is getting to the point now where it is peaking. It's definitely hitting the peak, and people are getting sort of burnt out with it and that kind of stuff. And as I say, you will not play some of these games ever. Like, there is some trash games for the Dreamcast. There is some absolute trash games on the PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 seems the most sort of hit the sort of point. What you kind of want to... PlayStation 3 had a big sort of... like peak of like, wow, I'm gonna get PS3 games and like limited editions, and CEX fuels all of this, and resellers. I'm part of some groups online. They have been very good. I have found a few like some decent titles, but a lot of people these days just go off, oh, this is the eBay price, and the eBay says this, so I want this for this price. I found this at the car boot mart, so I want £40, £50 for this now. And it's just pushing up. I know people who sell on Amazon as well. The games on Amazon as well as kind of the resale market has kind of pushed it up. So now everything is kind of peaking to getting out of reach out of almost everyone. I did sell a lot of my old sort of Dreamcast games, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was getting like 70, 80 pounds, 90 pounds. You know, I had my fun with it, I had my time with it, and I got rid and happy with the nice payday. So you will get a nice payday for some of these games, but literally do not... I mean, it's up to anyone what they want to do, but I hate seeing videos, especially on YouTube, online, of people just collecting, and I see some kind of big names on there, and they have walls plastered with it, and it's kind of, oh, they're going out and collecting all the stuff, they're going to even like the charity shops these days. Like, I went to a local one over here, and they finally had some games in. And now they're starting to like sort of list like what CEX and Cash Converters and some of these other like video game shops are selling. And now not even... I know inflation's getting crazy, but now even charity shops are like pushing up the game prices. So it was like, I think Red Dead and something else. Nothing like too particularly great, but they were charging like £6-7. I'm like, bro, you want money for charity, for cancer, or for like dogs, or helping someone, and you're trying to get like a high price. I know it's for a good cause, but that is never going to sell. It's going to sit in there now. So yeah, Carlos, what did we do? What did we do? We did it again. Oh, I didn't bring my bottle over. I didn't bring my bottle. So I've done this before with Lilt and Fanta. That sent people absolutely crazy, and that went super viral as well. So we went off a tangent here, but yeah, that went super crazy because it was at the prime time of when everyone wanted Prime and was paying like £100 for a literal bottle of like coconut water. So we decided to do this before everyone went crazy again. Just kind of knowing and judging how kind of the behaviors are in sort of the video game market now. So Concord, everyone knows, is like a massive fail on the PlayStation 5. As soon as they announced that they're taking it off the shelves, this was kind of like an ET kind of moment. where it is going to the landfill. You know, you cannot play this online and all this kind of stuff. They're taking it off the shelves, taking it to the landfill. So simply, like, I have thousands of listings, so I can put on eBay whatever price I want. There's no, I could put like a piece of my hair for like £1 million. Nobody gonna buy it, but yeah, we went on there. We put, hey, you want to buy Concord? It is like what I put, like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, on IGN, and you can have it for £10,000 with like poo emojis and everything. It went viral, and two or three news articles were posting about it. Seen quite a few YouTubers going crazy. Hey, some guy's trying to sell this game for like £10,000. We're not, bro. We're not. But the hype was there. I know from like some of the English guys, the UK guys, they totally sold out the whole of the backstock in CEX, hoping to get more of a resale, hoping this is type of a Godzilla type of thing, which is nuts. Godzilla is one of like the worst rated games on PlayStation 4. So is like Deadpool, but Deadpool I can imagine not being the best game anyway, but has kind of some sort of popular attachment to it being on taken off PlayStation Store and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, basically now there's a lot of people watching this video thinking, oh, is Concord worth something now? No, it is not worth the disc or the paper it's on. You cannot play on it online anymore. So you're just stuck with a copy. People will buy it and resell it and push it over the time now. I've kind of set people off on that trajectory. Like, yeah, I've got Concord in my collection. I'm just think, yeah, the Benny, Super Benny Game Show started that. I've just kind of trolled it, you know. It's kind of like the NFTs and all of this kind of thing. It's become like a meme. I've turned Concord not only from like the massive fail it's been, but now it's like a meme where it's kind of been funny again now. So it is kind of funny to have, and it is funny to like discuss. So yeah, even people at like the video game like shop was like kind of, you know, having a good giggle about it and all of this kind of stuff. To have people write about it and see like a listing I put and think, oh yeah, some people is actually trying to sell it. Like I had the same thing as well with a drink. Yeah, people are crazy, but that's what the demand kind of comes in for like games and kind of that kind of stuff, pushing up the market. Physical is slowly dying. This is the peak. We're crashing, and yeah, when the wave come down pretty hard. I think a lot of people are gonna be left high and dry, especially investing in these games. I know a lot of them saying, "Oh, it's a big investment. It's only gonna go up in time or whatever." But paying £600, £500, some of the games, I know, like Rule of Rose is like another like. There's so many copies of that now. I used to have Rule of Rose. I had Kuon as well. Kuon, I will say, is actually a good game to play. A nice survival horror kind of game that is actually kind of fun. I'm all about playing my games. I'm all about having games that I can play. There's not much left. I will like just get rid of and not be like, oh, I don't need that. But there is people there now because of the meme that think Concord will be viable, but it's a trash, bro. You got troll, bro. They'll have it in the collection, just like these other people believe that having a full set and having a title that has been deleted is kind of rare. And they'll have it just to show and to hold, but for me it's not about that. I like games and experiences. I think video games is more kind of art and to evoke kind of like an emotional kind of feeling. Um, Again, this is kind of like an entertainment kind of space having here, like the TV. You know, I do try and enjoy it in the family, and we watch movies and interact and have different kind of things going on and over here. And I think sometimes the video game collecting like overwhelms all of that, and I want this kind of to be sort of harmony with like kind of family life as well, because it's not just all about the collection anymore. Kind of maturing and thinking, you know, that is a part of like cool and entertainment, but it's not to the point where it's overwhelming and taking over a lot of the aspect of life. And because I do very much other things as well. So yeah, I had great fun trolling everyone. It was just a simple eBay listing, a few news articles. People had a giggle out of it. People were angry. People were sad. People wanted to buy it. People bought it. Um, and some people actually made money, so I made you some money as well. Some people actually sold that absolute garbage for like over £100 on some copies, you know. But a lot of people have bought it thinking they're making a quick buck, and yeah, now they're stuck with the Concord. Good, good. Because I don't believe really, you know, I would like to see sort of games passed in between people, like, hey man, like, I've got this game, have you played, like, Ghost of Tsushima, blah blah blah, here, I'll lend that to you. I don't really lend out my games, because I don't want them, you know, coming back in weird conditions or whatever, but I do give out, like, games and bits and bobs for people to try and have a look. Um, it's all about experiences, you know, and there is that kind of thing now where games are getting people just profiteering, and it is that's kind of like the nasty kind of side to it now, and where I say it's kind of peaking, and where I see gaming going now, I think maybe it's not necessarily a bad kind of thing, but it's all going all digital, where you'll have like the library, like I've kind of got premium now, um, where I can enjoy a library of games, and it is refreshing to kind of just go into games and just pick up and play for whatever. So it's kind of like a Netflix streaming kind of option, and that's where it's going. And we will look like absolute grandpas to the young kids in the future, like, bro, why are you loading this? And when I understand it, I used to rewind VHS tapes and tune in TVs. I've wasted a lot of time. I can feel myself becoming a grandpa. Hey, you should make it more simple. I hate doing all the little reading of the disclosures and loading up and on the online. I think I just want to jump in, play, and have some fun. I think everything's overcomplicated these days, isn't it? So yeah, some of the comments I was getting, always hilarious when I do these type of listings. Like, bro, I'll give you £1. Dude, you're trying to rip people off. Blah blah blah. Oh, oh god, it was absolutely hilarious. A lot of people thought it was super hilarious too, with the listings and all that kind of stuff, and the wedding. So that was quite funny. So anyway, do not buy a copy of Concord. It is a meme, and stay well aware. But hey, we had a fun week for that week. It kind of passed by that kind of week while everyone was getting into a kerfuffle. Not only they didn't realize, but then they was late to the party, trying to resell it themselves, finding a copy. Hey, this doesn't even work, and oh, they're cancelling their orders, and oh, this sent back to me, and then I'm not gonna get it in time. Oh wow, what a roller coaster of a week. That was fun. So yeah, if you're not having fun with games, make your own kind of fun. Trolling people. Like and subscribe. We got more fun content. I've got a video game pickup video next, so hop on that. I'll always see you in the comment section as well. So see you soon.